Welcome to King Lizard on Xbox One with Tom Clancy's The Division, and this is the story mission Rooftop COMM Relay. Now in this particular part of the story we have to protect a soldier on a rooftop repairing a comm relay, hence the name of the mission. So they're all level 30 enemies here. This is the hard mode I'm playing, so you really want to be using your cover and stuff even if you're sort of relatively high. At this point in the game I'm around about the sort of 160s, maybe 170 in terms of score. The guns I'm using are actually 163 score weapons. Now this first weapon, or my primary weapon if you like, is basically an enhanced AUG AP3. It's a submachine gun class weapon and it's a high end. Has 133,562 damage per second, 48 rounds in the magazine, and it can fire at 912 rounds per minute, so quite an extreme fire rate. Really good weapon for getting you out of trouble even up close and personal, as you saw just there. And my second choice of weapon, which you just saw in action, is a covert SRS marksman rifle, and this is also a high end, damage per second of 110,827, 53 rounds per minute, and it's got a magazine of 13. So cleared out the first section of enemies. So you just have to clear these guys out and then you're off on your merry way up to the rooftop. Now it's quite a tough old mission this, so you do want some reasonable score and reasonable level. You do also want to use the cover that's provided. Not doing that will cause you big problems. Oh, talking of big problems, if I don't restock I will be in big trouble too. So ammunition, you know, you want to use it smartly in this section. There is quite a lot going on and you will get it from all angles up here, so you know, really keep on your toes and take out everything you can as quickly as possible. The longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be. So I fire off my explosive device in there, try and get some shots on that guy. I've got shotgunners down below. I took some big damage there, chucking grenades in on me. Change cover, also getting some big damage there. Get my health station and ammo station down. Now this ammo station will only actually restore the current magazine, so when I reload I'll end up with a full magazine. So if you're going to put that down, do put it down as quickly as possible. I managed to complete one of the daily assignments there. Now one of the good things about the Division's new update is that you basically have what they call these search and destroy missions, which allow you to earn intel, and from that intel you can then purchase higher level targets with the hopes of reaping better rewards. At the moment I haven't actually reaped anything that was higher than what I already had, or even close to what I already had. So far I've been quite disappointed with the rewards. So although I haven't played a huge number of them, I kind of took a look in there and had a bit of a play. I'll have some videos for that in the not too distant future, but the update, you know, there's quite a few new things to do in the Division. To be honest, the game has gotten pretty stale for me. I've gotten fed up with the dark zone and getting ripped off and killed every 2 seconds by groups of 8 people on my own. And you know, yes, you can play in groups and stuff. I generally do like to play these games, you know, how I want to play them. Sometimes I'll play in groups, other times I'll just want to play on my own. And initially in the dark zone I was actually doing okay. I was getting some stuff out here and there. 50% of the time I was getting done over the other 50% of the time. So for me now, especially with the new feature in the new update, which is they can cut the rope. So if you're about to extract, whereas before you would extract and you'd get your goods immediately once they're on that rope, you were guaranteed, but some bright spark at Ubisoft decides, hey, let's let them cut the rope on the helicopter. So basically now you'll be waiting for your gear to extract. Anyone can run up to that chopper, cut the rope, and you've lost all your gear. You'll get overrun by enemy rogue agents. They'll take you down and they'll steal your gear. So they've got a lot more chance of being able to rip you off every time. And if you're like me and all you want to do is kill the hard AI or the, you know, the level 32 AI and get some decent gear out of it, it just becomes quite a tiresome experience, because getting screwed over time and time again is just no fun. And as a result, you know, I rarely or actually I haven't been into the dark zone for quite some time now. I just got fed up with it. I do have some dark zone footage I'll be sharing with you guys as well in the not too distant future. Just got to put the videos together and stuff. I've got tons and tons of Division stuff to do. It's just there's been so many different games coming out. It's been hard to put all this stuff together and keep up with it, to be frank. I've got hours and hours of videos to transcribe and get onto the channel. It's just having the time to do it. Just blew that guy sky high there. Excellent. But so this part of the mission, you're basically working your way towards that military chap that you're going to help repair the rooftop comm relay. Now, once you get to the rooftop comm relay, things are going to get quite nasty. You're going to get surrounded by enemy left, right and centre. This mission is pretty much a corridor based affair until you get to the rooftop comm relay, at which point it turns into pretty much General Custard's last stand. You are going to get it from everywhere. So make sure at that point you've got guns that you're very comfortable with and guns you know can take down a level 30 enemy very swiftly at close range, because you are going to need them. So just going to go through this door here. The thing to be careful of down here are the mines. There are mines along this corridor section up in front. I'll just get myself down this rope first. But that kind of corridor you saw below there, just there to the left, you see that big red box there? That's an explosive. So if I get too close to it like I did there, off it goes. Didn't do any damage fortunately because I was too far back, but be aware of that. You can run past it pretty easily without too much hassle. So this section here, we've got some more kind of progressive corridor based shooting, finding our way to that rooftop comm relay. Quite a nasty section. These guys like to chuck these grenades out. These grenades will do big damage very quickly, so get yourself in good cover. There are shotgunners as well. You want to take those guys out very swiftly. If they get in your face, they're going to take you down. So another explosive into the mix there, missed entirely, not good. That guy's nearly dead, so I'll finish him off. I've got another guy here. I must have took those shotguns out quite early, that was good. Excellent, another headshot. So that's this area clear, that was nice and quick. And then into, or up this ladder. I really like the way that you interact with ladders in this game as well. The amount of games where just getting on the ladder is painful as hell. And in this game you can literally press the ladder button and you'll jump onto that ladder. It's all nice and seamless. Really, really good job Ubisoft did with the character interaction with the environment, I think, in this game. So more purple 30s. Now the enemy, you can kind of class them the same as the weapons really, so anything that's gold or yellow if you like is pretty much a high-end enemy, like a high-end gun. Anything that's purple is a superior enemy as opposed to a superior gun. Now these guns being high-end have taken care of those guys pretty swiftly. So up we go, up these boxes. And now we are not too far from our primary objective, having fought our way all the way here. More explosives there, I forgot to mention those. Again, I ran through, didn't take much in the way of damage. More there as well. You can shoot those out if you want to save your health. And then this section here, we've got more enemy coming at us. Give them a bit of the AUG AP3. Again, these guys will get in your face very swiftly. So don't take too many chances. Use grenades if you have them where you can. Disorientation grenades are quite good because they kind of buy you a bit of time. Obviously explosive grenades can do a bit of damage, but I find that in general they don't do a huge amount of damage unless the enemy don't have any shields. So working our way forward. Getting very close now. More shotgunners coming in. Get some snipes on those guys, take them out before they get too close to me. Beautiful headshot there. These guys aren't too bad. You can get in a little bit closer if you want to. I've got this marksman, SRS covert rifle, so I'm just going to sit back here, do things at my leisure and take these guys out. Got a bit of a, few hits there. You can see the distance these guys are at. They're using auto rifles. They're actually doing some pretty good damage to me. Now they do tend to keep on their toes and move around quite a lot, so you really don't want to be using marksman rifles in close quarter situations, because these guys will dodge you very swiftly, and as a result you'll land up kind of shooting nothing and get them taken down and stuff. So I'm going to get myself across this walkway here after taking those guys down. Getting even closer. As you can see, we are around about 10 meters from our objective now. There is an ammo box to the right side of this level. Once we get through this particular section, which I'm going to refill on, and then once you've refilled, and I suggest you do refill before all the enemy kick off and you let this guy out of his cage, the soldier is then going to walk up these stairs and he's going to start repairing the rooftop comm relay, and it will take some time, so you've got to be on your guard, making sure that enemy don't get close to this guy and do him harm. In the event he dies or he takes too much damage, it's mission over and you've got to go again. Now obviously you will go back to a checkpoint, so it's not a massive issue. If you like, if you do die you can go again. However, if you're like me, I generally like to do these things without dying. If I don't do it without dying, I'll go back to the beginning and go all over again. That's just the way I play.
This is Paul Rhodes.
So sifting through my weapons here, going to put on this RPK. This is the Packham, which you can actually get from the advanced weapons dealer in your base of operations.
And find your balls. And when you find them,
so
finish the fucking job.
Everything's now going to set off very shortly. This guy's going to do some chatting to one of his boss men on the radio, and then once he's finished, he's going to walk up these steps, go behind me, and everything is going to kick off. Or he's going to run up the steps even. So now things are going to kick off. Generally you'll get guys come through that window there. Around about 2 or 3 guys. That electric box on the wall, just slightly forward on that outer shed there, is something you can shoot, and it will do damage to the enemy as they walk past it. They'll get electrified. So make use of your environment. Anything you see you can make use of, use it. So as you can see, it took a chunk of his shield out. Didn't do any major harm to him, but it did take a little bit of his shield down so I can get to his health. So that guy's down there. Now these guys at the moment, okay, I was going to say they were taking cover, they're not. This guy's going to come up the stairs now. He's getting shot from behind there, that was quite nasty. Got to watch the gaps. You don't want to be standing up with the gaps making you visible in these railings, because they can shoot through the railings. Good thing is you can too. Collision detection in Tom Clancy's The Division is very impressive. Most of the time, you can shoot through the minutest of gaps. I have found a few that I couldn't, but to be honest, majority of them you can. It's probably the best game I've played for collision detection. So we've got these guys coming from the back here now. Take out those yellow guys as swiftly as possible. Timing is of the essence here. If we don't get these guys quick enough, we're going to have the guys behind us coming in as well, and we are going to get overrun, or I'm going to get overrun. Take out that shotgunner. Gave him a bit of disorientation grenade there as I shot him before he got to throw that. And it's checking the areas. I managed to pin those guys down. Back over this side, we're going to get more guys spawn here now. They're going to come out the window again. Plus we're going to get them from that little shed to my right. Take these guys down swiftly. Quick check. Oh, I didn't get any from the right actually. Maybe it's random then how that happens. Maybe I just remembered it wrong. So take these dudes out. I've got people coming up behind me already. So quickly back into action here. There they are. They're throwing some grenades in and all kinds of stuff. I get my health and ammo regeneration out there. Big dude there. He was the biggest of the bosses there. He's the man that's going to drop you that high-end gear. Thank you very much. And I've got to take out the rest of these dudes here. Shotgunner there, you don't want that guy to get too close, he will cause you some real harm. Grenade stalled him off. Quick reload with my high-end LMG, the Packham, and the gun saved the day pretty much. I probably made that look a hell of a lot easier than it actually is. Trust me, this is a really nasty level. That time round for me, that's the easiest it's felt. I think that's the best run through I've done so far. So I take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching. Please be kind enough to rate the video. If you're not a subscriber, it'd be fantastic if you could support the channel and click that sub button. Take care, keep well, keep watching, and keep gaming.